you not say that before? Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Hi.
Hello, Hot Vibes. Welcome to our
I don't know. We're gonna
rank.
review
Yeah,
our like
yeah.
chat
So
about...
we're so okay. But first things first. If you did not watch our reaction to the GMMTV 2026 lineup, you should. It was a great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you have like a free 5 hours, go watch that.
If you have a free 5 hours, we have a stream available on Billy's channel and my Twitch.
Yes, I uploaded it to my channel. Yeah, it did very well in views.
I know, I went and clicked on it like later on to be like, oh, I wonder if there's comments, and I was like, 17 fucking thousand. I was like, what the?
It's like 19,000 now. I just checked.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so it did very well in views. I'm gonna actually put this
Yes.
episode in like the pinned comment there, so in case people want to hear like our afterthoughts, sitting on it for like a good few days, what we think.
Yes.
Going into talking about the pilots, and we ranked them. Emma made a tier list.
Yeah.
So we ranked them. And we're just going to talk about that this whole episode and dive into possible things we could talk about in the podcast and moving forward. Because good news is we know what show we're doing next.
Yes, we do. Oh, I'm so
yes,
fucking
Dare
excited.
You Death released a trailer. We will be doing that. I think it comes out. Hang on, it's December 11th, right?
I think it's the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not next week. It's not this week. It's the week after.
No.
Which means we will need an episode for next week. Which I thought we could do like what we did with the Only Friends trailer, where we just like dissect the trailer and like because this is a mystery and like who done it, we can try to figure out who done it based off the trailer, and then
based off the trailer we can have initial premonitions of who done it.
So that could be something, unless the Only Friends trailer drops, in which case we're doing that. So, but yeah,
obviously.
I'm expecting 2026 at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
So, but yeah, before we get into talking about all the GMMTV 2026 shows, or pilots at least, how was your week this week?
How was my week? It's been a very busy week back at work because it's Christmas and it was Black Friday. So I have basically been working pretty much nonstop. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. Gosh, anything else? I feel like no. I haven't even filmed next week's videos yet. There's a couple that I have on backup, but like not enough, and nothing for Patreon. So I literally have to edit, or I have to film a bunch of stuff today. I woke up early to film a bunch of stuff today. I woke up at like 6, and I pre-ordered Starbucks last night, so I would force myself to wake up and pick it up from the door. Like, I can't leave it out there now. I'm forced to wake up. However, I've been sidetracked. The ADHD monkey has picked a new hyperfixation for the moment, and it's The Magicians. Have you ever seen The Magicians? Probably not.
It's a TV show, right? I mean, I have seen commercials for it, but I never watched it.
It's very good. I never finished it. I always get like either all the way or most of the way through the first season, and then I find something else to fixate on, or I do something else, or I don't finish it. But I've watched like the full story of one of the ships, and so I know a lot that has happened in it, but a lot of it is without story context or lore context, and the lore context is much needed for a lot of shit, because it's heavy lore, heavy magic lore. But I was like, fuck it, maybe I'll rewatch episode 1 before I go film, and 4 episodes in, I was like, fuck, I gotta go do the podcast. So, I am currently rewatching The Magicians. This time maybe I'll try and get through the whole thing. However, I do know that post season 3, everyone gets very, very mad. As in, like, the audience, not like the people in the show do get mad. I feel like 1 through 3 were, like, very solid. But then I've heard that 4 and 5, especially the end of 4 and the rest of, and basically 5 after that, everybody's like, what the fuck? To not spoil anything. But I agree, what the fuck? Because I haven't even watched it, but I know what happened and what the fuck. So I don't know how far I'll rewatch into it because I know shit happens, but I'll rewatch it. Fuck it. Like, I'm back on my shit because of one random ship in the show. So yeah, I've been doing that. I also ordered... I gotta do Christmas. I've been buying shit for myself. I really gotta do Christmas. All I've done is buy my dad's present and a friend at work's present. I'm very behind on presents. And you think I wouldn't be as late to Christmas because I work at a card store. But no, I'm always late on Christmas. Yeah, I've mainly found like a bunch of random stuff to get from me. Including because I watched Now You See Me, I'm back into like magic, so I bought some magic stuff for me to practice like again because I haven't done it in a while. So that's fun. And I'm going to see Wicked today for the second time. This time I'm bringing my mom, so should be fun. Other than that, I don't think anything's happened. So if I remember something, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But how you doing?
I'm fine. Nothing really much happened. I mean, I met with my friends this weekend. We just went to get drinks and talk for a few hours. Nothing big there.
Oh, before I forget, one more thing I remembered. The new season of Fortnite started yesterday. The new chapter of Fortnite started yesterday. Very big change. So the whole map changes because it's a new chapter. So for the last like I don't know how many months, like maybe a year, it's been chapter 6 and now it's chapter 7. So big new changes. They had an Avengers Endgame moment where during the live event that I had to watch after because I was at work. And everyone was coming through. The K-pop Demon Hunters were coming through, and How It's Done was playing. Like everybody was coming through portals, and everyone was like, it was like Avengers Assemble kind of moment. It was very cool. Yeah, it's a whole new chapter, and the map is like Hollywood, LA kind of esque.
Oh.
It says like Battlewood as the Hollywood sign or something like that, and it's got very different POIs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is actually quite sick. So I played it like twice last night. I think I got second place on my last go, and I was like, I'm about to pass out. So I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm mad I got second place. But I'll try and get actual today. I was gonna try and do a live stream today actually to do it because Lisa from Blackpink is the new festival artist for Fortnite festival season. And I was like, yes, but also I opened the music pass to be like, oh my god, I can't wait to see all her cool stuff. Because when you're, the musical artist for the season, all your stuff is in the battle pass. You got like usually you have two skins in the music pass, and you've got like maybe 2 songs, and then random other people's songs will be in there, and all your instruments are modeled after your aesthetic. And there was one skin of hers in the past, one song, and all of her instruments felt basic, and they felt like they matched like one song that she did, and that was like 2, maybe 3 years ago. And I'm like, what is this pass? Like, I had to buy her other skin from the locker that I actually liked, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this ain't a music pass. What do you mean she's the festival artist? Doesn't feel like it. It feels like you're just like, look, Lisa, come play. Like, it's like, this isn't a music festival pass. Like, I don't understand it. So I'm kind of disappointed there. I was very excited and I was very let down. But that's the news.
Okay. So, our tier list. They are named. You already pre-named, but I didn't touch names. So, top tier is I'm sad. Second tier is definitely on my watch list. Third is if I have time. Fourth is need more information. And the bottom one is skip.
Yes. I did not add another tier, but I thought it as I was putting everything down, and that is can't watch anymore because it got canceled.
We'll go into that one because that was actually pretty high up on my list, so I'm actually upset about that.
I know, it would have been so high, and then I came to it and I was like, oh,
yeah.
So we'll get there.
Yeah, I actually left it in the spot it was in, so I'll tell you where that was when it gets there.
I did not.
But also full disclosure, normally when we do tier lists, we normally rank them in like order in each tier. I did not do that this time. Because I feel like because it's a pilot and it's very like little information we get, I just like each tier, they're all kind of like on par with each other. There is no particular order in each tier. It's almost like throwing them in each different boxes almost and then leaving it there. I didn't rank it to be like, oh, my number 1 is this one and number 2 is like, there's none of that. It's just they're all thrown into the tier, all thrown into their box where I think they belong for now at least.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't fully rank them like that either. every once in a while, maybe there will be a decision where I'm like, yes, this belongs at the bottom of this tier. Yes, this belongs at the top. But it's not
Right,
like
yeah.
super done.
So just full disclosure for listeners. And yeah, do you want to go first?
Sure. Essentially, if I put the extra tier in here, I didn't know how to do it on my phone.
Right, yeah, so.
If I put the extra tier in here, it would have been canceled, unfortunately. So I technically at the bottom is replay, but like technically in its own tier is replay. Right. I moved it. It would have been probably in I'm sad or definitely on my watch list for me. But
yeah. So I guess the reason do you know the reason why?
I vaguely do, but I don't know if it was like true because people were like, I don't know if that's true. So like, enlighten me.
I don't know the full story. All I heard is that I guess the author was very problematic, and that's all I got. I don't know to what extent. I don't know what the real issue is, but all I know is people were saying like, oh, good cast, good story, good like production, whatever, and then just author was bad, and that was, I guess, the reason to cancel it.
To understand why this problem is genuinely serious and why so many people are speaking out in an organized way, we need to look back at how the writer began an online fiction platform. Fanfiction must not be monetized. That was the very clear rule. This rule exists because fanfic is created within a space of love from fans. Fair enough, I grew up like that. It is not meant to be a commercial space, and it should never be used to turn the real image of artists into private profit. However, the writer of Replay found a way around this rule by using loopholes in the platform and placing fanfiction behind a paywall? Oh, hell no. The revenue reportedly reached a multi-million baht level. This was the starting point of the entire controversy. Replay began as a fan fiction. It was not an original work.
Wait, from what?
Which is a problem.
Like, is it just from like?
It did not start with
the
new
actors?
characters
Like, what's
built from zero.
What's the?
No, I wouldn't say so. Not new characters built from zero. It used the direct image of real artists. Replay writer did not use inspiration. She used the actual image of the artists. This is the part many people misunderstood completely. Works that are inspiration-based rely on archetypes, dynamics, mood, and tone. Replay and other stories are an entirely different case. The writer used names or name formats resembling the artist's personal personalities, and character traits, the real image and chemistry of the actual pairing, interactions based on real artists, and the fan base of those artists as the primary market. As all of this was done to boost the popularity of the fanfic and eventually place it behind a paywall to generate significant income. This is not inspiration, this is the systematic commercial use of the artist's identity. Damn, bitch. To put it plainly, it's the equivalent of using an artist's face to run a business without their knowledge, without permission, and without giving them a single bot. Under personality rights, it's a clear violation. Okay.
Makes sense, but what's the fanfiction off? That's my question. Like,
I think it's I'm guessing the parents.
So it was the actual actor that's like Ponpuin, Joss,
I believe so. That might be it. So, friends, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's what it's saying.
Okay. I do kind of see that.
Anyway, yeah, the actual bottom tier of my tier list. At the bottom, I feel okay putting this at the bottom specifically. And it's Surf and Love. And it seems cute. It seems, it's got the messy love triangle situation. It seems like a fun time. I will say all the stuff on this list would be great to watch. However, there's only so many hours in the fucking year. So probably won't happen. That's why I've made the bottom tier skip. But these I would watch them if I had nothing else to do. If I was so fucking bored out of my mind, I would click them because they don't actually look bad is the thing. And Surf and Love does look cute. However, after like reflecting on it, I remember we were saying, oh, this is basically beach episode the show. And I'm like, the beach episodes are really fun. But that's because there's one of them. There's it's like a getaway. It's a getaway from the current story. It's a little getaway from the current situation that the characters are in. And I feel like a whole show that feels like a getaway with like, then I'm like, well, where's the getaway episode? Like it feels, I don't know. I feel like it's too, I feel like it would be too bland. But I mean, prove me wrong. I'm down. Above that, I did not put it down here because it looks, here's the thing. I didn't put it down here because it looks bad. None of these do. But I think Scarlet Heart, I put at the bottom because one, I kind of want to watch the Chinese one. Is the
I was gonna
one,
say, yeah, someone
mentioned
commented that absolutely
Yes.
the Chinese one is the original. Then Korea remade it, and now Thailand's remade. Yes,
And now Thailand.
This is the third.
Thank you for letting us know. I was not sure. I did not know that, so thank you for letting us know. But I had been meaning to watch the Korean one for a while, so I feel like I'd want to watch that first because it's been on my list for a while. So that's one of the reasons this is lower. So I feel like it'd be a skip for now kind of situation. But also there are some shows that are like, I feel like a lot of the like bigger, more like, ooh, this is the Thai version of this, I've not really gravitated towards. Like I remember when F4, which is the Thailand version of Boys Over Flowers, came out. I think I watched the first like 2 episodes, maybe just the first one, and I just didn't get into it, and I ended up going to watch other stuff. And I'd seen Boys Over Flowers already, and I really love it. So I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't click with me, the bigger Thai version of stuff. So because I've already like either seen some or I've just not clicked on things. Or da 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 da. So this just it might end up being a skip for me. It might not. I don't know. But like for now, I think I'd probably, knowing me, would be one I probably don't skip or don't watch. Above that is, I forgot some.
I know some of them I'm like are hard to read.
The tangerine one.
Oranges. Oh god.
Fuck.
My orange something.
Hang on.
They're oranges, not tangerine, by the way.
BL oranges. No, that doesn't help. GMMTV.
I think it's like my orange thing. Orange, sweetie, orange.
When Oranges Fall.
When Oranges Fall. Yeah, I knew orange was in the title.
When Oranges Fall. The plot follows 2 young neighbors who share the same name. That's right, the Coes.
Oh, right? Coco.
Yes. That's right, Coco. Their relationship deepens when one transfers to the other school and they become classmates. Yes, okay. It seems really sweet, but I felt like I wasn't eyeballing much like of what the plot was. And usually when that's happened in this list, from what I could tell, I would put that in need more information. But I feel like I could glean the plot enough, and it was just that school.
Right.
We have the same name. Like there wasn't a lot to it. But it does seem nice. It seems like, I think what I remember saying was it seemed very, what was it like? What's the word for it? It's like it's not growing up. There's a word for
coming of age.
Thank you, coming of age. It seemed very coming of age, very like indie film kind of like vibes, and I do quite like that. So I would like to be proven wrong about that, but I feel like with all the other stuff on this list, it might just end up being a skip for me. If I watch it my own time, great, but like I feel like it probably won't be. I have 2 more on the list. Above that is Billionaire Biker.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why it just didn't click with me. I mean, it was I liked the trailer, but like upon further reflection, I was just like, I don't know. It felt like there wasn't anything grabbing at me. And it wasn't one I even really remembered the trailer much to. I remembered the beginning of the trailer, and he was wearing an orange vest, and that's fucking it. Like,
yeah, someone did confirm that it's not that he's working as a biker, it's that the guy mistaken him for a biker because I think orange vest, and he's like, "Come on, let's go!" Like, I've been paying you, and like that's
which is quite funny.
Which is a good nice meet cute, but no, I see what you're saying.
A fun meet cute, very fun meet cute, but I didn't see too much happening in it that like really grabbed me. It was missing something that was grabby. I looked for like a grabby thing. It wasn't grabbing me. So as always, when the actual like full trailer comes out, sometimes that switches things up for me completely. But pilot wise, I wasn't grabbed.
Right. And
above that, I will keep it here, is Roommate Chaos. I didn't want to keep it there because there were some cute things in there, and I'm glad that Mark is getting another series with Olm. Mark and Olm are getting another series that like I hope that people will like more than Sweet Tooth Good Dentist, because I feel like people didn't like it as much. So I do want to see them succeed in that, and I will definitely check out the trailer when it comes out for that. But I like that it was very like opposites attract kind of situation. But I didn't see enough. I didn't see enough in the trailer to interest me. But it is at the top of this list because I am very willing to be proven wrong and willing to like move it up a bit.
Right.
Because it does look cute. So that's my skip list.
Okay.
How about you?
In my skip list, I have a High and Low, which is the Japanese one. As you all know or should know, I don't touch Japanese BL or Japanese remakes of any kind. Because I have trouble with that. So I don't touch them, and also I was kind of just confused. It just looks like a bunch of people fighting, and there's no real story as of what I saw.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just like, I don't need to watch this.
Yeah.
Also I have Scarlet Heart, which is similar to you. I feel like I just don't really like. If this is a third iteration, odds are watching one of the other two would be just fine. Like, I feel like if I was gonna watch a show, I feel like the original would probably be the best to watch, not not only a remake of it, a third remake of it. Like it's kind of like at some point you're kind of like shoving the envelope too much. It's too full, and just send it and let it go.
Yeah, fair
enough. I also have, like you, the oranges. This looked very slow. Like some of these on the list look very like slow and kind of just like not really interesting to me.
Yes.
This is one of them. There's also were a lot, and I saw a lot of people complain about this on Twitter too, where a lot of people were complaining about like the amount of like high school themed BLs in this lineup, and like that's true. And some of them looked really good and interesting.
True.
Some of them were all right, and some of them just kind of were like, eh. And this is kind of one of the ones that were like, eh, to me. I do know that the two guys in this, I think, were a pair before coming to GMM, I think. And so this is their for like GMM series, so that's good for them. I just don't know if it's something I will be watching.
Fair enough.
I also have, oh god, what the fuck is this show called? Oh, Write You Again.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Chris Singto one. Again, looked very slow and didn't really capture me at all. I was like, okay, cool, you know, Amnesia.
Cool, Amnesia.
That's all I really got from it. I'm like, cool, okay, sure. And yeah, I there's nothing really. It kind of looks slow and kind of boring to me. Another one. Oh my god, I can't fucking read that. Oh god, there is like no English letters.
This whole thing is gonna be. This whole thing is gonna be us going, "Fuck, what was this called?"
Yeah. Okay, it's the one with the two girls, but the one like is like hearing impaired or deaf, and like the other is That again, it kind of looked slow to me. It kind of looked like slow.
What was that called? Love's Echoes, I think it was called.
Oh, maybe it's Love Echo or Echo Love or whatever it is.
Yeah,
something like that. That one also kind of looked slow to me. And it didn't really like capture my attention as much as other ones did. So for now, it's in the skip. And the last one on my skip is, oh god, it's the first Cow Dragon one.
Yes.
What's it called?
Oh fuck.
Dragon something.
I forgot. Hang on, I know. I'll pull up the list here.
Yeah, just have them all up so we can like get the names right.
What was the?
It's like dragons. Imagine Dragon. I don't think that's it.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons. That's what it fucking is.
That's the band name. It's Dragon Tales. No, that's not it.
Dragon Tales.
Oh, it's a fucking dragon something, right?
Hang on, I'll find it. The Invisible Dragon.
The Invisible Dragon, right? It was Imagine was invisible. That's what I was looking for. Okay, The Invisible Dragon. Again, this was one that I was like, I don't like. It was kind of like it could have been up to need more information, but then the licking of the lips kind of happened, and that kind of like turned me off. Like that was random.
I forgot about that. Moving
I was like, that's a bit too much for me. I'm thinking I'm gonna pass on this unless they remove that from the actual trailer and the actual show. I might move it up, but for now, I think this is staying at skip because I saw that I was like, I mean, I get you're referring to him as the dog this whole time, but I did not need that.
Yeah, I forgot about that, so I'm moving it down.
Oh, the skip?
Yeah.
Or
I forgot
wow.
the licking of the licking of the lips. I forgot about the licking of the. I remember watching this fucking trailer with you, and I was like, "Oh, looks good. It's pretty good." And then the licking of the lips happened, and I went, "Skip." I literally was like, "That's bottom tier." Like the lips, just I for some it's not.
And
It
like,
was
here's the
so
thing:
ick.
it's one thing if it's in like a more like sexual scene, but it's playing as cute, and
It's
it's
ick.
like
It gives me the ick, bro.
it's not cute. It's not cute.
It gives me the major ick, so I am moving that down. I'm sorry, Invisible Dragon. First cow, if you could tell them to remove that part from the script before you film it, that would be great.
Yeah. I guess a lot of Thai fans are excited for that, which is good to hear. But
Okay, yeah, that's why I put it in or spoiler alert. That's why I was gonna put it in Need More Information, because I feel like the premise was really interesting, and I like the historical just like the tradition aspect of it.
yeah, and I like that each person
cool.
was like kind of like an animal counterpart almost. Like he was a dog, the sister with a
he
swan.
was like teaching him how to do things. I feel like, and that's what I was going. And he had like a previous thing with, I think it was like, was it a lion or a cat? I can't remember what it was. It was the other animal.
The lion and lion. I think.
It's showcasing like a tradition that I feel like has never been like front and center in a BL. I feel like we've seen it here and there. I remember it in Moonlight Chicken, with the dragon dancing, because I remember Heart was the one doing it, wasn't it? Or no, Li Ming. Li Ming was the one who had done it before, and they went to do. And I was like, that's really interesting. I'd love to see more of that. And they answered with this, and I was like, great. But the licking of the lips happened. It freaked me the fuck out. So I if they remove that, I'm down. But I don't know why it gave me such a major ick. So it's going back down.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my skip tier.
Vibes. Let's see. In my Need More Information tier, I have the most shows, honestly. And I think it's because, yeah, you don't get much. I feel like you don't get much from pilot trailers, and so my brain automatically like kind of resorts it to Need More Information.
Damn, my most is the top. I have like a shit ton on my top. I was like so many of these look so good.
I feel like my top 3 tiers are pretty evenly distributed, except for like one tier having one less. So like they're pretty evenly distributed, but Need More Information had a lot because I was like, this is not enough. I need more. I'm gonna say my bottom isn't like super. I'm gonna put it at the bottom later, so I'll move something else to the bottom. At the bottom right now is Her. I'm gonna need a lot more information.
Okay.
Someone did mention something in your comments that I did not realize before, and I'm gonna have to relook at the trailer.
Yeah, when I get to Her on my tier list, I'll explain what I heard, not what I know, but what I heard from the grapevine. Yeah. So
I am definitely gonna have to hear more about this because the pilot trailer was rubbing me a little the wrong way, I will say. It was as I don't, and it's kind of hard because so many there are like not as many trans stories coming out of Thailand. Like there are trans actresses I've seen pop up, not a lot of trans actors, but actresses 100%. I see a lot of trans actresses pop up a lot, but stories I feel like is not a thing most of the time, and when they are, I feel like they have like this problematic layer over them, like they're not fully understood or fully thought through or whatever. And I feel like that's just a whole, some countries are not as up to date on like trans inclusion and trans stories and things like that.
I would argue Thailand's one of the most.
I agree. Thailand is way further up there in terms of like acceptance and everything like that, but I feel like the stories that appear on like television or things like that, like as I said, many actresses that I've seen pop up and they're fucking phenomenal. I'm in love with Jenny, so like we love to see it. But I feel like the stories, there's just always something about them where I'm like, why did we say that though? Like, and so yeah, it's I have no idea what's happening here. It was slightly rubbing me the wrong way, but I think that's also because I was not 100% sure what was going on. I wasn't sure if he died and then just like ended up in this woman's body.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think when we were watching, we were like suspecting like, oh, his soul went into her body.
Yeah. It was the first like, oh, did he reincarnate? No, because she's always been here. Oh, did he go end up in her body? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, when I get to my list, I'll share the knowledge I have, which is not a lot, but
Something felt a little off for me. But if I learn more about it, I'm here to learn more about it. Please tell me if I'm wrong to be feeling any sort of way. I would love to just hear more, because as it stands, I'm not sure about that one. But I need more information on it. Above that is High and Low. Or High Low or whatever. The Japanese one.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one's that?
As you said, but this is why I put it in Need More Information. We don't actually know anything about it. The only thing that really popped up was them like fighting each other, and I was like, why? I was like, I feel like they're all in like different gangs, which is why they were kind of grouped together when announcing the actors in it. Right. But that's all we got. I have no idea what's supposed to be happening here, which I feel like that was like, I think the assumption was like, if you've seen the Japanese one, this is a fun little tidbit of like, we're going to be making this.
Well, I actually heard that it's not actually a remake. It's just a different like maybe like, I don't know if they were like, oh, it's a sequel, or like it's not the same story. So it's a completely different story than Japanese one.
Okay.
That's why I don't know. I don't know either. Exactly. I need more information. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got.
That trailer had nothing in it except for actors, aside from Jimmy and First.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of other actors, though.
A lot of other actors, yeah, but we were like, where the fuck are they for your fucking tier list? Right. But yeah, there wasn't really anything in it, and I definitely need more information before I judge that one. So, voila, there it is. Above that is Cupid's Ghost with Earth Mix. I feel like with Earth Mix stories, I feel like every time I watch a new one, it seems to like not be as good as the last, or not grab me as much as the last, or something like that. Because this looked interesting, but I feel like we kept shooting out questions. We were like, wait, so who sees? Oh, he sees the ghost. Oh, so he doesn't see the ghost. Well, then what did he mean by this? But wait, whose brother is he? And so I was like, I feel like there was too many questions I had after the trailer.
Right.
It looked kind of interesting, but I didn't fully know what was going on, so it's in need more information. Above that is Kiss Me Remember. Looks cute, looks interesting, but again, I had a lot of questions. Does he only remember when he kisses him? Like, is that what's going on here? And also, why? Why is that the thing? Like, does he have amnesia, or is it just like selective amnesia? Like, I have no idea what's going on. So, need more information on that. Above that is, what's this called? Hang on, where's my lineup? Where's my little scroll? Okay, Wish Upon a Star, the GL. Looks very interesting. Also had a lot of questions. Like, she seemed to be writing this, and then it was being turned into a movie, and they were like, the actresses are here, and then this actress was like, oh, like, I've been reading your stuff for a while. I'm so excited I got to work on this, on your story. And then I'm like, wait, but at the beginning of this, it showed her in school, but I'm like, wait, she was writing that. But then it said, oh, the actress is dead. And then she wishes, and then she wakes up, and she's young and with this girl in school again that has the same name as her. I'm like, wait, so they did know each other? Wait, I'm confused. So I'm confused. Okay. I don't fully understand what's happening. If it was a fake story, if it was a real story, what's happening. If she just didn't remember her when they met again, I don't know. But I would like to know more, because it does look interesting. Above that, honestly, same vein, is Good Boy. These both seem to be second chance stories. Because Good Boy was the one with Tae-New at the beginning, I believe. Tae-New then become Luke Mix. Yes. And so he kind of gets a second chance at, like, I don't know, like, making friends in his, because he seemed to like be very isolated and wanting to be isolated, and then he kind of like died alone, and so this is him now being like, wait, maybe I could change his future if I actually make friends for once. And that seemed to be what it was about, but for some reason it didn't grab me enough. Evidence being, I forgot to put it on the tier list until Billy reminded me. I realized, I was like, I feel like we're missing one, so I kept like going back and forth. I was like, are we missing one? Like, wait, what is happening? So yeah, I completely forgot about that. Oops. But judging by that fact, I didn't remember it enough, and I feel like, so I put both second chances in here, because I was like, I don't know, neither of these sparked in my mind enough, and I feel like I also need more questions. I had more questions about them, like what is the instance here? But I guess we'll see. To everyone's shock, I have Gunshot in this list.
Wow, okay.
It's off gun, and I'm very excited that it's off gun. However, I'm confused by like 50% of it.
Really? So, you know, some of these you're like, I was so confused. I was like, I actually wasn't that confused. I feel like I figured, like, pretty much in my mind put everything together.
There was kind of a put together. I understood that there seemed to be some sort of like revenge plot, and there seemed to be something that happened to Gunn's character. He wants revenge. Shit's happening. I think the confusion came more from like what his relationship to Off's character is. Like, is Off like a police officer that's investigating this revenge? Was he with him this whole time? Because they're in bed together at some point when he wakes up from this trauma. Like, and then he's like, wait, did you do this? When he's pointing a gun at him, I'm like, wait, what is our relationship? How do we know each other? Where did this start? So obviously something fucking happened. And I really would like to know more about it before I get into it, because I'm telling you, when it cut to Gunn in front of like just a line of people sitting down in like furry mess, I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I was like, I don't know what happened, but I would like to know so I could build a more cohesive theory on if I would want to watch this. But it's off Gunn, so I probably will. But I don't want to base it just on that. I still had questions, so it is in this list. Something I definitely need more information on, because I definitely feel like it would be something I would want to watch, is Overdose. I definitely want to check it out because it looks insane. Like that, the one girl was eating pills for breakfast out of her cereal bowl.
Oh, yeah, got it.
That one, yeah. Looks absolutely mental. Like,
no, I was staring. I was like, which one's Overdose? I was like scrolling here, like, hello?
End of the trailer, she's holding a chainsaw and laughing, like, vibes. I'm so down. That looks absolutely crack crazy. Like, it looks absolutely insane. But I felt like the story wasn't super clear to me from the pilot trailer. It was just crazy after crazy after crazy.
Yeah.
And while I'm like, vibes, I'm in. I would like to know what the fuck all that connected means before I actually jump into that. So please tell me more. Also, I need more information, and I don't know why I put it here, but I did put it here, is How to Survive My CEO.
Ooh, okay.
Because I feel like I would put it higher because it's June Dunk. But, like, if I'm taking the pairing out of it, I feel like I need more. I feel like I don't need more information necessarily, but I need more to grab me. Because it does seem like, I think I said when we were watching it, it was giving Boss and a Babe.
Yeah.
And I stopped halfway through that one. I didn't even finish it. So I need something more to kind of grab me about this trailer. Or about this show in general. There's something missing. I don't know what it is. But I mean, I need that something. And I know that something's probably going to be in the actual release trailer. So we shall see.
Okay.
But I feel like I would end up watching it because it's June Done. But removing them from the equation.
Right.
At the very top of my need more information list is Write You Again, which I'm shocked I didn't put down and skip, because here's the thing. I'm not a big Chris fan, because I know he has said some shit in the past. I don't keep up with, like, the drama, like, the actor drama. Sometimes it'll just pop up for me, and I'll be like, oh shit, like, I don't know a lot that's going on. I did look up some shit, and let's see, Chris... Controversy, BL. I think there was a lot of shit he said in the past that was a little homophobic. Yeah, he said he was skipping through scenes because they were like explicit male scenes, and Oli was interested in the male-female explicit scenes or something like that, and like skipped through scenes in Singto's show Friend Zone because he didn't want to watch the gay ones or something like that. And he had like there have been like some little things here and there. He made a transphobic joke. There were a couple of little things. It wasn't a lot of big things, but a lot of little things that kept adding up, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. But please, everyone, correct me if I'm wrong, or let me know what's been going on. I've heard that maybe he's apologized. It says Chris has publicly apologized for past actions in the comments. I haven't seen it. Please let me know if he has, and link me to stuff, because I'm down to hear it. I'm always down for an apology. I'm not fully even invested in what the fuck happened with him. But because of the only stuff I had been hearing from him was negative, I haven't really been invested in wanting to hear more about him. And whenever a show of his pops up, I'm like, I probably won't watch it because I was Kristen in it. But I'm trying to be more open minded and like forgiving. I'm down to hear like any apology he has so I can watch the show because this seems interesting to me. Like the whole thought of like someone like his whole memory being gone and someone who's been in his life being like, okay, well, you're staying with like because I want to make sure you're okay. Like you don't remember anything, so I have to make sure like you don't wander off anywhere. You live here. I'll help you remember, and if you don't remember, we'll start over. It seems really interesting. Like I feel like they could do a lot with that. Like trying to figure out how to jog his memory or trying to find a way to create new ones seems like a really interesting plot point and a really sweet one too. So I feel like this could be a very heartwarming BL for me to watch. I would just like to hear more about what's been going on with Chris and what's been going on since after all that. I think that's the information I need from it. So not necessarily story-wise, but actor-wise. So let me know, everybody, because the show actually does look very good. So, and that's the end of my need more information tier.
Okay. In my need or in what? In
Yeah.
my need more information tier, at the bottom or at wherever, really, I have her. Similar to you, didn't understand what was going on. So thought there was some sort of like possession thing. Turns out, no, it is a trans storyline. That Junior transitions to Nemtan is what I got. Some people said, oh, they don't like it because it seems like it's only for revenge. Some people said it's not for revenge. There's a secret hidden thing, but that's a spoiler. We don't know. I've seen on Twitter some people say, oh, as a trans person, shut this shit down. I've seen some people say, as a trans person, this looks great. I'm excited for this. So I've kind of heard all sides of this. I just don't know. Like, my biggest question mark is I don't know. Yeah, especially because I'm not trans, so I don't know, like, where to really touch on this. So I'm gonna need more information of what's going on here. And, yeah. That's what I got.
I'm looking at some stuff. According to the writer, since after a lot raised concerns, it was clarified that she didn't transition for revenge?
Yes, that's what some people thought. It was for revenge and they didn't like that. But someone said, oh, that's not the reason. They're the real reason, but it's just a spoiler. So they couldn't show
it. We don't know it, yeah.
Which, fair, because, this is a pilot, so we're not supposed to know everything. Like, there are some things that need to be left up to mystery. Some things to be like, oh, we can't know the whole story, otherwise there's no point in watching it if it spoils everything. So I see that. I just don't know, because to me it's like Junior transitioned to Nam 10 because, as we saw in the trailer or pilot, he gets his dick stabbed. If you remember that.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, I'm pretty sure the dude who's cheating on his wife stabs him in the dick.
And then he wakes up a woman. That's really upsetting.
Well, I don't know if then he wakes up as a woman. But
well, he seems to die after that, and then wake up.
But then again, that's the pilot. That's like we don't know if that's the exact order.
Very true, very true. But it's, as we only have seen the pilot trailer so far, that's what it's insinuating.
Well, yeah, because I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, and then I'm like, wait, and I didn't connect it when I was watching it, but I think about it, I'm like, wait a minute, is like I don't. No.
It's something feels very off there. You said it as well, like, need more information, definitely.
Yeah.
There's some shit going on here.
Again, I've heard from some trans people say that it looks like shit and they don't like it. Some people said they do as trans people. So it's like, I've heard both sides from trans people, which is why I'm kind of like, I'm not going to judge this right now because I don't know. So I'm going to leave this here and need more information. And
fair enough, not for you to judge kind of thing. Yeah.
Above that, or again, anywhere, is Surf and Love, like you said. Yeah, like, similar to what you said, yeah, it's like a whole show is a beach episode, but that's doesn't look that fun. So, I mean, there is a love triangle aspect. That's the only real thing that captured me is like, oh, who's she gonna end up with? Like, yeah. So that's the real thing that captured me. Was like, oh, maybe that, like, but other than that, I'm gonna need some more to really watch it. Next is oxytocin.
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 It's supposed to be oxytocin, but like because of the X's, there's like a play
Right.
on the X's, so it's oxytocin, I guess.
I didn't understand anything that was happening in this trailer.
Really?
I did not nothing clicked to me. I was very confused, and I need more information.
Fair enough.
Because I was like watching. I'm like, wait, hold on. And now that this fifth girl just falls into the pool, what? I didn't understand what made sense really. Nothing made sense to me. It's like, oh, these girls look popular on the outside, but are actually like real bad and rebels, like behind the scenes. That's all I got. Everything else was like, oh my god, this other girl fell in the pool for some reason. She may have been dreaming about her. I don't know. It's weird. I did not understand this. I need more information.
Okay.
Next is Weirdo 101. This was the one with the smart guy who kept saying, "Did you know?" And then
oh yeah, did you know? Actually,
yeah, nothing really captured me from this. Like I said, this was another high school one where I'm like, nothing really caught my eye with this. The guy actually kind of started getting annoying after a while. I know it was supposed to be played for a joke. He kind of started to annoy me after the whole "Did you know" stuff. But I don't know. If the actual trailer looks more interesting, I could definitely sit down and watch this. But I don't. Right now, it was not giving me anything to latch onto.
Yeah.
Next is Unlucky Bee. This is the one who curses the guy.
Unlucky Bay, isn't it?
Or is it Bay? I thought it was B.
Bay. It's Bay. You're thinking Plan B.
Unlucky Bay. Yeah, my biggest issue is I want this, like, did he actually curse this guy, or was it just a coincidence all of a sudden he gets bad luck? Like, is it a real curse? Is it a fake curse? Like, because I know sometimes in shows, it's like, they make everybody be like, oh, I cursed this person, and it's like, oh no, there was no curse at all. It's just a coincidence that they had that. Like,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that, so I would like clarification on that specifically to see whether I watch it or not.
Yeah.
Next is Bad Buddy 2. I mean Match Point, which is pretty much Bad Buddy. Trying to remake that. Which is why it's in need more information, because I need something else. I've watched Bad Buddy. I love Bad Buddy.
I love Bad Buddy, but
I don't want to watch the Walmart version of it though. Like, I don't want to watch the at home version we have. I don't want to watch that. If I want to watch Bad Buddy, I'll watch Bad Buddy. I don't want to watch a tennis version of it. I'd rather it, like, give me something that distinguishes it. Is them trying to reheat Bad Buddy's nachos, is what people say. And a lot of people were saying that on Twitter too. So I was like, actually, I do kind of agree with this.
Alright, fair.
Because it's the whole, like, oh, they were born enemies. Their parents are enemies. It's like, da-da-da. And then, like, with tennis, that's about it. So yeah, give me something that Bad Buddy didn't have, and I could watch it.
Okay.
And that's my need more information tier.
Vibes. I see that. Alright, we're on the middle. If I have time tier. This is gonna be stuff that, like, I might end up watching it on my own if I have time, because I am very interested in what it is, but if I don't have the time, it may not happen, kind of thing. As opposed to making time for shit, you know? In my I have time list, at the bottom is, the fuck was it called? The fuck was it called? Arrest and Action. The Sky Nani show. So, I'm eager to hear what you think about this, and we'll get to it when you say it.
Because I have things to say about this one.
Yes, because my friend was telling me about this, and I was like, why are people mad? And I'm like, oh, okay, that's why people are mad. And I'm like, I definitely see that. But it did look funny.
This was the one where we laughed consistently throughout the whole show. And there's a reason why, which I'll get to when I talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. I will say it did look funny. This looked very funny. The comedic timing was very good. And I obviously, like, part of me is hoping that they'll, like, change it up, and, like, when we watch it, it'll be like, surprise, it was one the whole time, or something like that. But, like, I see why people are upset, but I am down to watch it. I just don't know if I'll be able to make the time to watch it. But it did look funny. It looked like a fun time, but I see what people are upset. Above that is Mr. Kill. Mr. Kill looked very interesting. it being like like he was writing something and someone was copycatting his kills from his book. Very cool. They're giving Castle, which was my whole obsession in high school. And I'm like, that looks very cool. But however, there's something that just wasn't grabbing me. I feel like that grabbed me a little, but I feel like there wasn't a moment where I was like, oh, yes! Like, there wasn't like, like I need to watch it now. And I feel like with all the other ones above this, I feel like it's probably not one I'd click on as easily. But if I have the time and I feel like I'm just chilling on my couch, I'm like, I want to watch a BL. Maybe I'll turn it on. But it's a very cool premise. Above that, what was it fucking called? I feel like I kind of remember what it was called. Moonshadow, yes. Above that is Moonshadow. Looked good. Looked messy. Definitely was grabbing me. But there are other GLs on this list that I was more invested in, I will say. The vibes were there for that show. Definitely were there for that show. But among the GLs, aside from the two I've already put on here in the Need More Information, I will say that will be under it would be under the others story-wise. Because I feel like the story was mainly like, oh, this girl was into this girl, but now she's rebounding with this girl. And now they gotta figure it out, and I feel like that's it. So I feel like I need to see a trailer in order for it to like really be like, if I was gonna move it to a definitely on my watch list here, maybe an actual official trailer will get me to do that. But right now it's like, if I have time, sure, I'll turn that on. Why not? Above that, I think, was it called Love and Gangsters? I think it was called or something.
Lovers and Gangsters, yeah.
Lovers and Gangsters. That's what it was. The Force Book show. Very interesting. Giving Kim Porsche a little bit, I will say. Again, didn't have something grabby in it. It didn't grab me. It was very, very much textbook gang mobster kind of BL. But was kind of giving like Romeo and Juliet a tiny bit. They seem to be from like rival gangs or something like that. Kind of interesting. Honestly, on my list, on my if I had done my not tier list, bingo board, on my bingo board was Stockholm Syndrome, and I would have checked that off because like he seemed to have been like maybe kidnapped, possibly, and then fall in love. I don't know. The trailer didn't give much except for, you know, the basics of mobster gang AUs. But it did look intriguing, so it's, if I have time, I'll check it out. Above that, I put Unlucky Bay, because now that I'm back into the magicians, I'm kind of into this the magic shit. So like, the fact that he was like, I think it's him and his sister were talking. It must have been, because she's like, we're sorcerers or something, or we're like a family of sorcerers. They were talking about sorcerers or some shit, and he was like, I think I cursed someone or shit. So I'm like, oh, this actually feels magical. There actually might be magic in this. That's kind of cool. So I'm interested to see where that goes. But I do see where you were coming from with the like, is he cursed? Is it not a curse? I don't know. I think that maybe could be the fun of it. Trying to figure out like, oh, is this actually a curse, or is this shit just happening because you are just one unlucky person? Like, is this just a big ass coincidence? I don't know. But seems like it could be very interesting. Above that, I've moved it. It was a tier above, but I moved it down. Is Weirdo 101. I think it could be moved up a tier, because it was a second ago. But I need some more of like an official trailer, because the acting in it looked phenomenal, I will say. Because there were some little moments that were really catching me, and it was like one of them was crying, and the did you know guy was like hugging him. There was the moment where it was like he was showering. He was like, oh, I like you, by the way, when he was outside, and he's like, I'm sorry, you said what now? Which was like really cute and kind of funny, and I kind of like the dynamic between them, actually. So I am very eager to see more of that. I hope when the official trailer comes out, it might grab me more. I might move it up. And the last one, on if I have time, is, fuck, what was it called? Where is it? There it is. My Professional Boyfriend, the Winnie Satang show. Looks very interesting. It is at the very tippy top of this list, and I could be convinced to move it up. Because honestly, this feels very different for them. Like, there was, what was it, That Summer or My Summer or whatever?
Yeah.
And My School President, obviously. But this feels different. This feels more like high stakes. It feels more like adult. We haven't really seen them in that kind of show before. I feel like the only thing I've seen them in is My School President.
Me too,
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, and I would have really liked to watch that summer, and I think eventually I will. It just might be on my own. But this feels very different for them, and I'm very intrigued. Like, give me an official trailer. I may move that straight up because I'm intrigued for sure. So that's my if I have time list.
Okay.
How about you?
If I have time, I'd watch Roommate Chaos.
Okay.
This one looks like something I could watch on my own. It does look like, you know, it almost kind of looks like sitcom-y almost. Like, very funny, goofy, silly, just a fun time, you know. All like it's oh my god, they were all roommates. Oh my god, they're all different though. So it's like it did really look fun, and I'm like, you know, I could definitely see myself watching this on my own.
It was definitely giving. Oh my god, they were roommates.
Yeah, well, obviously the whole thing is they're all roommates. But yeah,
someone saw the Vine and went, guys, we should make this a show. Someone saw the Vine and went, let's run with it.
Yeah, they did. Oh god, next is The Love of Siam, the musical.
Ooh.
This is one I put if I have time because I don't know how they're gonna do this. Is this gonna be like an actual like movie musical? Is it gonna be like a musical on stage, but then like a professional recording? I don't know what they're gonna do with this, which is why I actually had this and need more information originally. But I did move it to if I have time, to where this looks more like a movie than a show. Like, I don't, maybe they're a series musical. I have no idea. But if they're doing it on a stage, then it's just gonna be like a hour and a half, 2 hours long thing. So I don't know. This is why I kind of like, if I have time, I would check it out maybe on my own. But I also feel like with the music stuff, copyright could be an issue. If it's a remake of another series, that might be an issue as well. I don't know if it was Japanese or not. So
of
the original, you said it was a remake of a show or a movie.
It was a remake. I think it was a Taiwan.
Oh, it was Thai. Okay, then that's fine. Then
yeah. Pretty sure it was Thai. I'm looking to see if there's any information.
I doubt it
about it. It says they're only series, and I'm like, but I don't think it's a series. Like, it's a stage show, so like I don't know.
Yeah, I need more information with this, which is where I probably should have put it. But I also would watch it if it's really good. So I kind of like put this in the middle, I guess.
Yeah.
Next is Billionaire Biker. Similar to you, nothing really caught my eye on this, but it does kind of look like one of those shows where I could just have one in the background. Like,
yeah,
I definitely could check it out. It could be interesting. There could be more to it. I remember it had like the cosplay aspect, which I thought was fun. And yeah, so there nothing really with like, oh, I must watch this, but nothing really where I was like, So yeah. I kind of throw this in the middle. Next is Ditto.
Oh, Ditto.
This is the Milk Love series. It looked interesting when we were first watching it, except for the fact that I feel like people spoiled it for me now.
Well, maybe. I saw that comment too.
Where it was a twin?
Yes. I saw the comment too, and
it's a twin. And that kind of upsets me that it's kind of spoiled for me.
It was confirmed?
I'm pretty sure it's like, oh no, it's actually her twin. And that's why she's like quote unquote everywhere, because it's not just one person, it's two or whatever. And that would be why it's called Ditto, because there's two of them.
That would make fucking sense.
And so now that I kind of know that, I'm like, this kind of, it made me less excited for it. I feel like before it would have been definitely on my watch list, but after knowing that and kind of getting like spoiled by that, it's more even like if I have time.
Damn, it's making sense. I want to see if I can see this so-called twin.
Well, yeah, you can. She's the one who like has the mask or the.
Well, I know, but like you said, they said, oh, you could see them standing in the same.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Same room. That's what the comment said. The comment was like, you can see them standing in the same place.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw a tweet where someone was like, "Oh yeah, the author confirmed that that Milk's character is a twin. She's playing two characters."
Yeah, you can. They're literally fucking standing on the stairs, bro. How did we not spot that? It must have gone through so fast. It's the same fucking person.
And I thought she was talking to the girl who sent her, and that's why they were doing that.
Nah, yeah, that's okay. Both. That's both.
Love,
the Milk.
See, and I wish I didn't know that, because that would have been a great twist.
That would have been a great twist. I am kind of annoyed now.
And now that I know that, it's like I feel like that's kind of spoilery because we're like, oh my god. Because when I found out that it was her, what I thought was her, I was like, no way, that's so interesting. How is she gonna make it up to her? Like, what's the deal? And knowing as
Yeah.
a twin, I'm like that does kind of upset me a little bit. That's why I moved down. So if
I
I
feel
have
like
time, we'll see.
the story's been spelled out now. Fuck, now I'm upset.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. That's just me.
Why?
I take spoilers very seriously too. So like, it does ruin a show if I get spoiled by stuff a lot of times. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
next is Overdose.
Mm.
This looked really crazy and it kind of just fun to
Yeah.
watch. I don't know what's going on, but I would be.
I don't know what's going on.
So that's that's all I got to say on
It
that.
just looks nuts and I'm in.
Next is oh god, Bake Love something, Love Bake Flirting,
Oh,
whatever.
Fake Love Feeling.
Bake Love Feeling. This looked really cute.
Yes.
It looked really fun. I definitely would watch it maybe on my own. Like it seemed like low stakes, but it looked really cute. It looked really fun.
It does.
Yeah, I would definitely be here for those. If
Yeah.
like if I have time. It's not one that I'm like eager to watch. Like I need to know what happened. It's just like if I'm in the mood for someone just cute and fluffy, this was someone I would turn on.
Yeah.
Next is Good Boy, or The Good Boy, or whatever. Originally this was gonna be in Need More Information, but then I heard a theory, which is not a spoiler that I know of. It's a theory.
Because it's a theory, yeah.
It was because at the end when he stops him and he's like, "I'm not gonna let that happen to you again," where it's like, "Oh, did he go back in time too?" People were suspecting that his character was the one who hit him with the car, and that's how he knew. So it's almost like he's trying to make up for that, and he's trying to get so it's like and then that's the theory. I got no spoilers, but like
That's a good theory. I like that because it
so
is very
that's why I'm like actually it made it more interesting for me.
I'd kind of forgotten that part too. When like right at the very end, he was like, "Wait, I can't let it happen." He was like, "Wait, do you know what happened?"
Yeah,
Wait,
like he knew
did you
stuff.
go back in time too?
What?
Hold the fuck on! Like that was a little bit of a like, what? Something's here. What's happening? So I definitely see that. Fair enough. I'll put it like a bit higher on the need for information.
Next is Wish Upon a Star. What's that one?
Yeah, the Wish Upon a Star.
Wish Upon a Star. This is, to me personally, this is only gonna be good if the whole thing's her story or in her head and it's not real time travel. Because if this is actually like, as someone who kind of went through a similar situation like this, if this ends up being like a whole, oh no, she actually got to go back in time and save her and like they got to be together for happy, I'd be bullshit. If this is like a whole like, oh, it's actually her story because she did really die and she missed out on her chance and it's like sad and heartbreaking, this would be great.
That would be very interesting. I agree. But I'm just fucking confused on if it's a story or if it's real because
I'm wondering if it's a story about a real story. Like it's her writing their story.
Yeah, but then when she shows up, she's like, "Oh, I know your books. That's why I wanted to write."
No, I don't think she remembered her. I think it's just like because the other girl was the shy girl. She was very quiet, kind of staying in the background.
She didn't talk to her.
And so she probably just doesn't remember her or didn't acknowledge her and was like, oh. Or maybe she secretly did, but like didn't want to be like, oh, hey, remember me? And it's like, oh, I thought kind of crush on you too. Or like, I think it's something like that. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Again, if this ends up being an actual time travel, go back in time and save her thing, I'm not going to be happy. For personal reasons, I won't be happy. But
okay.
Yeah, that's why I want her to like actually be dead and actually have it be a thing where it's just like her imagination or her own story about missing out on that chance. Because I think that'd be really real.
That would be good. Yeah.
Next is Kiss Me Remember. This looked interesting. Slightly confusing because I'm not sure what the whole like what does he need to remember thing is.
Yeah.
But looked interesting enough where I'm like, I can see myself watching this. And at the top of my tier list is
if I have time to
the Jimmy C series. I don't know what it's called.
Fuck. It was
one's an idol, one's a bodyguard.
It's called.
He stole his girlfriend, and I was trying to.
I will always save you. I will always save you.
I will always save. Yeah, that one. That one. Nothing really grabbed me about it, but nothing also didn't turn me off on it. Yes. Like it was kind of like that's why it's in the middle. I think it's just like there was nothing that I was like, oh my god, this looks so good, and there was nothing where I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. So like, I kind of just need something to grab me.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's my 5 time list.
Snazzy. All right, we're on to our second tier. Definitely on my watch list. So this is on my watch list. I totally make time for it. But like, if I don't get to it, fuck, I'll watch it at some point. I know I'll watch it at some point. But I might not get to it reaction wise. I might not get to it like, we might not get to it podcast wise. There's a lot of fucking shows here. But I want to watch it at some point. At the bottom of this list is The Spooky Love Tale. And ghosts aren't as they spook me a little. It depends on the situation, but I will say there were other parts of this that really did grab me, like the fact that he is a horror author, and this guy was like, I need to find the guy who writes the books, and he was like, fuck, that's me. Like and just the fact that they, whenever they're together, the ghosts kind of tamper down a little bit because they're focusing on each other, and it's nice.
I heard something about this that actually made it a lot more interesting to me.
Wait, you gotta tell me now. What is it? Wait, tell me.
I will tell you it's on my definitely on my watch list too. But so I'll tell you in my thing. But I'm kind of like, wait a minute, it might actually move it up, maybe.
Oh, okay, see. Fair enough. I'm excited now.
We'll see.
It looks very good, I will say. So the trailer did have some really good like grabby points in it. So I am excited about that one. Hope I get to watch it because it's on my watch list. I'll definitely be watching it. I just have no idea when. Above that is Match Point, because honestly similar to your reasons, but yours were for lower. It's Bad Buddy but tennis. I'm fucking in. What do you mean? Like, it worked before, it'll work again for me. Now that whenever I watched it, like sometimes occasionally I'll watch it and be like, this is the same thing as before. And like in terms of like, you know, if it was like Kidnap, this is the same thing but before, I'd be really fucking annoyed. But if I can go into something and be like, oh, I've watched this already, and I really liked it. Thank fuck, I'm in. Like, I will I'm down. I'm so down. If I know that the formula works, and this time it's in something that I actually kind of know shit about, like tennis, I'm totally down. That sounds really fun. I'm very looking forward to watching that. I think it'd be really cute. Above that is I Will Always Save You. Definitely on my watch list, because Jimmy C. I do really like Jimmy C, but taking a couple out of it, as I try to do with all these. I actually very much agree with you. There's something missing. I don't know what it is.
And like the idea of the fact that C stole Jimmy's girlfriend, now is trying to get with Jimmy, is hilarious and really fun.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I felt like something else was missing to capture me.
There was something missing, and I feel like it very well could be something that just like we can't see yet because it's a spoiler, or we can't see
exactly, which is fine, and that's why I didn't put any more information. I'm like, if I have time.
Exactly, but it did look very good. Giggling at the fact that a shirt said "Daddy," and then like, what did it say later?
And then it changed the baby, which was funny. Like
I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, I was like, this is great. It looks very good, and I honestly can't wait to scream at them for every minute of the show, going, why the fuck are you performing on stage with cameras when you're in witness protection, you fucking idiot. Like, I can't wait to yell at him for that. I think it'd be really fun. So that is definitely on my watch list. Above that, Fake Love Feeling, similar to you. It looks very cute. It looks very fun. And the height difference was grabbing me so much. Oh
my god, yeah, she's very tall.
She had to fucking bend down to kiss her at the very end of that, and I was like, oh my god, that's
short. Hang on, I don't know if they have their heights on my journals, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, what's the heights? Do we know the heights? Because like their height difference is insane.
I feel like View always looks really tall.
It could be that like View does seem a bit tall, but it looks very. You've got the like tsundere-esque lawyer, and then you've got this like pure and sweet, adorable ass baker with like cute, just like radiating out of every pore of her body. Like, it's like adorable. Like she's so sweet that like she's like made out of the sugar she puts in the fucking bread. I swear to God. Like, just the contrast was really grabbing me. It was hella cute. The one thing that's really sticking in my mind is when she's like, I want to, she went to the lawyer, she was like, I'm suing you, you did this, you did that, I'm a lawyer, I know the law, and she's like, how about some bread? You want some bread? I made you bread! Like that! It's never leave my head, that's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. So, definitely on my watch list. I will be watching it at some point. It looks adorable. Find anything about the height?
Kevin, keep going. I'm looking at now.
We might not even know their height. Oh, 5'8". That's my size.
Oh, you're 5'8"?
Yes, I'm 5'8".
You're not that short.
No. Oh,
I mean,
so
I feel you always talk about yourself being shorter than you are. I feel like you're like 5'4" or something.
nah, I'm not 5. You've stood next to me.
Hang on. Okay, and the other girl, Mim, is 5'3". So there's like 5 inches between them.
Anyway, I have one more on my definitely on my watch list, and it's 21. 21. I was this close to putting in I'm Sad, which is why it's at the very tippy top of my definitely on my watch list. I feel like I need just a smidgen more to grab me, just a little sliver. That's all I need, is a little sliver. And I'm in. I'm already in, like, honestly, but like I might actually make it like a thing on Patreon, or I might actually be like, hey, we should talk about this on the podcast, or what have you. As long as I get just a smidgen more. Like, give me the official trailer, I'm set. Okay. I am fully set. Because it looks very good. And I really like the idea of, like, they were both screwed over by the same dude, and they're kind of, like, finding solace in each other because of that. I think that's a really fun idea. And their chemistry looks fantastic. I can't wait to watch them in something, because I haven't yet. And it'll prepare me for Revamp Season 2. Please make it. I beg you. So, yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be absolutely watched by me. Please give me more. So, yeah, that's my definitely on my watch list.
Okay. So on my definitely on my watch list, this is where Replay would have went. Very sad. That is not a thing. Yeah, though I did hear that I think that GMM's gonna find a project for the 3 pairings, I hope.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully.
Whether it's one show where they're all together again, or 3 different ones, I have no idea. But I really think that each of them deserve a series, whether an ensemble or solo. I have no idea. Just give them something, please and thank you.
Yeah, please. And
and we already talked about Replay at the beginning, so I won't get too much into that. Next is the Spooky Love Tale.
What you hear?
I heard that the pilot made it look really like sweet and fluffy between the 2 guys. That might not be the case.
What? What you mean?
I think Perth's character might be a red flag, and someone said there's like there's actually a lot of manipulation in this, actually, and I'm like, really?
What?
Like and I don't know what, but I'm wondering, did like Perth send the ghost to him? Ooh. And because the only way to stop it is to like make his heart race and be with him. Is this like some kind of like toxic red flag shit that I'm like, actually?
I wonder.
Like it raises some flags. Like it could, like he could be a real shit red flag character, but as we all know, I kind of lean towards that. So
yeah, you do. You really do.
It definitely enticed me a bit more. Where I'm like, actually, maybe.
We don't know the full story, so you never know.
Also, I've never seen Perth Santa in anything, so I would love to see them in something.
Yeah. Oh wait, have I seen it? I feel like I have seen it.
I don't think so. The only other thing I think they've been in were the Perfect 10-liners. Did you watch that?
No.
Then no, I don't think you have.
Wait, what? Are we dumb? What? You're dumber than me. You're dumber than me if this is true.
No, okay. If you're talking about Between Us, I knew he was in that, but okay. Perth wasn't.
Perth wasn't?
No, I'm talking about Perth Santa as a pair.
Okay, I thought Perth was.
No, because no, he wasn't. Because they became a pair, I think, in Perfect 10-liner.
I thought I saw Perth in something else, and I can't remember what it was.
He was in Never Let Me Go as a side couple.
That's right. Wait, but it's not on here.
Because you're looking at Santa.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. Here's the lore. Perth was originally paired with Chimon. Remember Never Let Me Go?
That's
Dangerous
right.
Romance?
Yes.
And in the pilot for Perfect 10-liner, it was supposed to be them. But then Chimon decided to step back because he needed a break or whatever. Yeah. And then Santa stepped in, and that's when Perth Santa became a thing. And so since Perfect 10-liner, it's been Perth Santa. But I haven't seen anything they've been in together.
Fair enough.
I've seen them individually. I haven't seen them together yet.
For some reason, my brain was like smushing together Never Let Me Go and Between Us. Like, I saw Perth sitting in like the hospital side chair, like in Never Let Me Go, where they were like in a waiting room or some shit, probably talking to Chimon. But then my brain, when it flicked shots, was like Santa was sitting there. Like, something was wrong in my brain there. Okay.
Yeah, so no, we haven't seen him in anything yet.
Okay, yeah. Very true.
But yeah, anyway, that's Spooky Love Tale. Looks interesting. Next is Cupid's Ghost. This looks really fun. This looks like a fun, goofy oh my god, you can see ghosts, but he's scared of it. And also a little scene at the end where he's like, oh, the ghost pushed me into you, and the ghost is like, I did not do that.
I did not do that. Shut the fuck up. That was so funny.
It was really funny, and I'm like, do you know what? I could definitely vibe with those. This seemed like it could be a vibe.
That could be very fun. I want to see the trailer. That could be fun.
Also, Gunshot, I have. You're like, Gunshot confused me. Gunshot did not confuse me at all. This just looked real interesting.
It does look very interesting. I do agree, but like, I just need. I feel like it didn't confuse me from the actual like storyline point of view. It was just the couple aspect, and I was understanding their relationship.
Well, I think it's that he like guns a cop, and Off did all these bad things, and so he's kind of like keeping an eye on him.
No, other way around.
Who?
Other way around.
No, okay. Off's a cop. Gun did all these bad things. Yeah, and that's why it's like he's keeping an eye on him. Like maybe they do get together. I don't know that exactly, but like I don't think that's necessary to know right now. Like I think that's like something you learn.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I know once I get the like official trailer, it'll go right up to like I'm set probably. Like knowing me.
And then at the top of the list, or at last on the list, however you want to put it, is How to Survive My CEO.
Okay.
This looked really fun. It looked funny. It looked silly. It gave like Office vibes, but I don't think I've ever seen Jung and Dunk in the Office BO. I don't think they've been in the Office BO together.
No, I don't think so.
At least.
No, I don't think so.
No, because Hidden Agenda was college. I think Sky in My Mind or whatever that one is was also college. And then we had Tar Killers and now Dare to Death. Yeah, I don't think they've ever been in an Office one, so that was fun.
Assassination is their office job, you know.
Yes. But no, it looked fun. It kind of again, it looked low stakes, but like kept me entertained enough where I was like, actually, this could be real fun. Like he's kind of like obsessed with him and like just keeps him around. And also the whole like, oh, he's supposed to photograph me naked thing was hilarious. And I'm like, wait, that was funny. So yeah, that's definitely on my watch list.
Vibes. Okay. Well, because I moved around some stuff, technically they're not evened out anymore. But now I'm Sat, which I don't think I moved anything around from. I'm Sat has always been like pretty stable. At the bottom of I'm Sat is Love of Siam, the musical. I agree with you. We don't actually fully know how we're going to fucking watch this yet. I don't know if it's going to be a stage production, if it's going to be a series, and this is how they chose to promote it. If this is going to be, like, only a stage show that you can only see in Thailand, no fucking clue. If it is, I will fucking fly out there. Okay? I will not understand what is being said throughout the whole musical, but I will fucking fly out there. I will learn Thai for this specific reason.
You could actually get one of those like those auto translation earbuds where like they translate things in your ears and you'd be like, I know everything.
but then it's just gonna be this like really like the worse than Siri kind of voice going like and like really robotic voice singing all these lines back to me. I will laugh my ass off. No, but it looks so cute. And the second they started singing, I was like, I got like red flashbacks. It was giving like 525,600 minutes, you know, like it was giving musical. And I am very fucking sad for that. I'm such a musical bitch, and that was so giving musical. I would love to watch that. I will fucking fly to Thailand for it. Or GMMTV is a shout out. You could fly me there. I could do like a little I could be one of your like foreign correspondents, like reviewing it or some shit. Like you at the press? I give you press.
I do that.
Come on, yeah. Like we're a joint team here on B Podcast.
Yeah.
Fly us over there and we'll review it. Easy.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the podcast. We'll do everything.
Yeah, we'll do a whole episode. It'll be so much fun. I highly encourage you to pay for our first class seats.
First class, wow. You think highly of us.
It's called confidence, okay?
I was going to say throw us in the cargo.
Just pack us in suitcases. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm totally sad for it. It looks really cute. Above that is oxytocin.
Really?
Yes, the vibes looked really good. I was really attracted to the vibes specifically, but also the thought, I think, from what I gathered, I don't know if I'm wrong or right about this, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but from what I gathered, it was that a second before that girl jumped in the pool, they were talking about like dreams. She was like, "You still having those dreams?" And she was like, "Yeah, I guess," or whatever. And then they rescued this girl, and she looked up at her, and suddenly the same clip that she had flashed to when saying she had the dreams flashed again. This time she saw her face. So she had, it was giving like she was dreaming about this girl before she met her. And I was like, I'm intrigued by that. That seems very interesting. But the whole vibe of it felt a little coming of age, but with like, I don't know, like some sort of stakes. I don't know what the stakes were, but it still intrigued me. Like, something about it was really grabbing me. I just liked the whole thing. It just seemed like the kind of thing I would watch. So I'm definitely sad for it. Above that, 17th Spring. I'm fucking sad, bro. Like that, like it was
Did
giving
you see the
just
comment
like
we got in the reaction?
no,
Yeah.
like
I'm pretty sure someone put the timestamp and was like gag of the century or something.
Gag of the century.
Which is so true because I went back to watch it and it was literally just like both of us like jaw dropped and me dropping my pen and just like the and just like us being dead silent for like a good minute, just being like
dead silent. What? Like we did not speak a fucking word. Like, it was so funny. I'm making a short out of that. I downloaded one of our clips for it, and I was like, I am making this a short because that was really fucking that fucking gagged me. I think originally as it was going through, I was like, oh, this feels like it's just gonna be a high school, whatever. But that added a whole new layer to it. That, oh my god, like I don't think I've seen like, especially from a high school perspective, a lot of like, I don't think I've seen any like HIV representation, especially coming out of like Thailand or other Asian countries, like from a high school kid. Like that's gonna be a very interesting story. It's gonna be a gut punch kind of story, but I am ready to cry. Please, like hit me with it. It looks like it has so much meaning, and honestly, I don't want to like compare shit, but like when both trailers started, they both seemed very similar to When Oranges Fall. 17th Spring and When Oranges Fall were giving like the same vibe at the very beginning of their trailers. I thought it was the same fucking thing for a second. The only difference is it added that extra layer of like this character is going through something so monumental, and we're gonna see how that affects him and his relationship. And I'm like, actually, no, much big ass difference. This seemed to just be about high school. This is about someone's struggles while he's in high school. Like it just added a whole level to it that shot it up to the top there. That is about to be fantastic, and I'm so sad for it. Above that is Love's Echoes, which I was shocked to hear you put all the way down here. I see why you did though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were very different on a couple of these. So yeah, similar to why I put Match Point in definitely on my watch list. This was giving Last Twilight. And I fucking love Last Twilight, so I'm sad.
I think that was my first mention too. Is that like it kind of gives that the same way?
Yeah.
But it's also like, if I want to watch Last Twilight, I can just watch Last Twilight. Like, there's no, I feel like it's almost like they're running out of ideas and they're trying to like. It's kind of like the whole thing with like all the old high school BLs. Like it's like there were so many in this like lineup, and I'm like, fair. That's why certain ones that stood out, which we know, were a lot more interesting than the ones that were just like, oh, every other one. So it's like I don't want to watch the same show twice, just like slightly different. To me, I'd rather have like something else that makes it different. To me,
fair enough. I will say the other layer that was added to it seemed to be that like there was some fault on her part towards her deafness. And I know she probably didn't blame her too much, or like she's definitely blaming herself more than it actually should be taken. But especially because like it's mainly a tumor in her head that's doing it, but like it was like a tumor plus the added like pressure that it hit her brain when she hit her head, kind of expedited or like caused her deafness in a way, or her rapid hearing loss. And I was like, ooh, so like there's fault there, or she would definitely be feeling some guilt, and it kind of caused like such a rift in their friendship from what we saw, that they don't see each other for like many years after, and then they're forced to work together again. And one of them is living the dream that they both had, and the other is like no longer having that dream. She's doing something else because of this monumental hearing loss. So it's like there is a really interesting level there of like how is that going to affect their relationship, especially years after seeing each other again. So I'm sad. That seems to be very interesting, and it looks like it's gonna rip my heart out into pieces. So I'm so down.
Yeah, I think anyway for the actual trailer to really judge that one.
Yeah, yeah. Above that is one I have to find the title for. Enemies with Benefits. Hell yeah. That looks hella good. That looks so freaking good. And it's connected to Make Love Feeling, which is very interesting that they have two shows that are like connected to each other. But this one, this was crazy. This seemed to be like, because it was giving, obviously it's enemies with benefits, but like it's it's enemies to lovers, but also like they're having like with the added like benefits in there. It's like, I fucking hate you. You want to fuck? Yeah, okay. Like it's and then like going back to hating each other, but then like as it goes, it's like actually like you're really like slowly falling in love when you're trying to pretend you hate someone. Like that's my crack. I will eat that up every time, and it looks really interesting. And the girlies look fantastic. Like I was gagged just a couple points in that trailer. Like oh my god. So like that looks really fun. And it grabbed me immediately. So, absolutely. I'm sat. I have 2 more left on my list. Do you want to guess what the top one is?
I don't know what the other one is.
There's only 2 left, really, and there's only 2.
Well, I know, but I'm like, which one have you not said? Is my question.
You gotta know which ones I haven't said. They're very obvious.
Well, I know one of them. I just don't know the other one.
Which one do you know?
You Maniac.
Okay, well, think about what other ship we've.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to look through. Because our lists are not the same, so it's like...
Very true, but like think of a recent fucking ship that we've watched something for.
Is it Is Maniac number 1?
No, yeah, but think about another show. No, like...
What?
Friend. Okay. We have watched another show recently with a ship that is in this show that you are forgetting. And has not been said by you either.
Wait. Hang on. Okay, yes. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. But did you not say Ditto on the list?
Yes, I did say Ditto already, because it's not that.
When?
Oh, fuck.
I'm looking at the Ditto. I think it's Ditto. And then, but then you're like...
It's not Ditto.
Like,
yeah,
Wait.
It's Ditto is in my If I Have Time list, and I think I forgot to mention it. I think I accidentally skipped...
I was talking about it. No, wait.
Did I forget to mention Ditto? Yeah, I think I did.
I don't remember you mentioning Ditto. I remember I was talking about it, and I was talking about it.
That is my bad.
And I was waiting for you to bring it up, and then you did. Okay, so, You Maniac and Plan B to You are the top 2. I'm guessing You Maniac is number 1.
Okay.
Let me get that out.
You're right.
Okay.
Before I said that, my bad, I forgot to mention Ditto. It is in my If I Have Time list, like in the middle-ish, but that doesn't matter. So, correct. You are right. You Maniac is the top 1. So Plan B to You, as I said, very into Boom Prem lately. And Plan B to You looks really good. Like you got like, him selling him a haunted house and being like, "Ha, sucker, you're stuck with it now," and then fucking off. And just like him, like, you think, no, and then like getting a job as an intern at his work to be able to fuck with him consistently until he like sells him the fucking house back. That's great. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be so fun. It seems like it seems more low stakes, which is funny because it's about like ghosts and everything, but it seems more about fun ghosts. Like there might not even be ghosts involved. Like it just seems to be about them being petty as fuck towards each other, and just that's down. I'm down for that. That sounds really fun. But yeah, above them obviously is You Maniac, because I was sat waiting for the William S. show to pop up, and it did, and I was like, thank fuck. And it's so fucking different. It's like. But Thamepo was just like, oh, like, he's so romantic. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, idols. Oh, music. And this is like, red flags, red flags, red flags. It's so starkly different to Thamepo. And I'm ready. That sounds great. I can't wait to see how different they can act. Like, than in Thamepo. Like, I've only really seen them in Thamepo. I don't think they're in anything else, like, as a couple.
Well, I know, no, not the couple, definitely not. I think this is like William's first like real show too. So that's
yeah.
And I think I saw him once in one other thing as like the side couple like many years ago, which I didn't even realize until someone told me that. But no, seeing him in Thamepo, and then this, like he came out with like his shirt like kind of open up, and I was like, the fuck, who is this?
Oh, damn, that looks really good. That whole ending section of them just like, let's vote, and then like each of their relatives like calling them, you don't have to do it anymore. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, shall we continue? Yeah, for sure. That was so funny. So absolutely, I'm excited. That's gonna be great. That was my I'm set tier. I'm so ready for these to pop up.
Okay, my I'm sat tier. How many do I have? I think I have 10. I have 10 shows on this.
Holy fuck.
Which is a lot. And I'm like, I definitely can, at the very least, react to all of them, which is unfortunate. Unless I have to wait, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm sad. We'll start with the first, or one of them, which is at the bottom, which I just threw in. Arrest in Action.
Ah, yes. Tell me.
One, this looked incredibly funny as fuck.
Yes,
and
I
don't give a shit.
agree.
And there's a reason it's funny as fuck. And you want to know why? It's because this entire show is a romp.
You mean it's like a play on the whole fact that everyone shipped them?
Well, yeah. Well, the whole thing is like, if you look at what a romp like show or movie is, like if you look at the definition, it's like, oh, a comedy action series or show or movie that is supposed to just be funny and goofy and silly and not meant to be taken seriously.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
And so the fact that so many people took it seriously, I'm like, they did not understand this is a romp.
I do see what you're saying, but I do see why many people are upset because, like, everybody was like, "Oh, Magical Frenemy, oh, it's not a BL? I thought it was." And then this came out, and they're like, "Oh, people ship us!" Like, ooh,
well, that's the thing.
I
called out in the reaction. I'm like, "Oh my god, they're making fun of the fans who ship them. That's hilarious. That is so funny." I found that hysterical because it's real life. It's like calling out, like, in a poking fun because it's like, yeah, it's funny that you did that. Like, obviously we knew it wasn't going to happen, and it like obviously people don't like that because it's like, oh my god, they're calling it out because I feel like they don't know how to like laugh at themselves. Like, yeah, as one of the people were there, I found it funny because it's so stupid that people like are taking it seriously.
Yeah, but I also see why people are taking it seriously. I'm understanding both sides. Because as someone who didn't watch High School Frenemy, and this is on my if I have time list, like it's not high priority for me. But I will say, I do see why there are people upset because I know for me, like shipping and fanfic and fandom in general and all that fun stuff has been such a large ass part of my life and my personality and like my soul. So like it's taken up such a like a vast part of like of my brain that I feel like if I was like into something and being like, I can't wait to see these two in a BL next because everybody ships them, and then them popping up and saying, haha, you thought, like, I would be a little upset. I'm not gonna lie.
But I think what the big thing is that people are mad that it's a bromance and that they're labeled as like a romance duo or couple or whatever.
Which that's fine, but I feel like yes,
and so I feel like this is almost their way of saying like they might not want to be in a BL, and that's completely fine. And
which
this
is totally
it's like
fine.
if people don't realize that based on everything else, it's like almost like, hey, we'll put into the show. This is what happens in real life. That's the funny part of it.
I agree. See, I agree with you. It'd be fine. However, it'd be fine if it was like, yes, we just want to stay a bromance, and I'd be like, chill, great, let's watch this trailer. But the trailer is very much being like, oh, will they or won't they? Even though they won't, like teasing everybody.
Who knows? They could completely throw the curveball and make it be a thing by the end.
Who knows? Be a fun little 180.
No one knows, and that's why I'm like, I can't like again. I still want that to happen. Do I think it will? No, but I'll still hope. I'll still watch. I'm still seated. I'll still watch it and do it because I don't like. Yeah, and if they're poking fun, I mean, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
It'd be a fun little 180, but I do see why people are upset. I will say.
I think it's just again because the show seemed like a romp. It's not something to be taken so seriously. To me, that's my whole thing.
Tell you.
To me, yeah, because I don't care, and I was one who when we watched, I called it out that they were making fun of the fans who did that, and I laughed at it because as someone who was, I found it funny.
Exactly, that's your kind of thing.
It's like it's art imitating life, and people are just because it's like. Yeah.
I would say, I think nowadays, I would probably nowadays I would be kind of similar to you if I had watched my school or high school frenemy, and then this I would be kind of similar, I guess, by like, oh, damn, yeah, that is me, blah 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 or whatever. But I wouldn't take it as much. But if I was younger, if I was in my like early 20s or just gotten out of high school or was still in high school, anywhere in those years, if I had seen my high school frenemy and then have this pop up, I would have been like, I feel like I'm being laughed at. I would have been I would have felt very upset by it. So these days, I wouldn't, but past me would. So I do see why people are upset.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand that aspect too. Like, some people don't know how to laugh at themselves and don't know how to like find it funny, and that's fine too if they're like more sensitive or whatever.
Mm.
What I didn't like was the fact that those people kept shitting on anyone who was excited about it and saying they're homophobic about it because they want to watch the show.
Yeah,
that I did not like.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. That's really
and that's why I came into this more like harsh and more defendant for this show, because I kept seeing that all over the place, and I'm like, that's not okay.
That's not okay at all, guys. We don't do that. People have different opinions.
Yeah.
Okay? People react to things differently. I definitely see where y'all are coming from, but I also see where Billy's coming from. And people can enjoy whatever they want to enjoy, as long as, like, you know, if they find, if that's the kind of content someone finds enjoyable, then they're allowed to watch it without you guys being like, hey, fuck you, like, you're the worst person in the world, like, and going after them.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what we're doing here.
Like you can't base that off a show someone watches or doesn't watch, chooses not to watch.
Yes.
Like, you can't do that. Doesn't make sense. I honestly, and this is someone who kind of within the high school frenemy vein and online around that, I think even if that wasn't a thing, people would still have an issue with it, because Sky and Nani would be in a quote-unquote bromance, not a BL. And people would have hated that anyway. So I feel like this kind of reaction still would have happened regardless, because people want them in a BL, not a bromance.
Fair enough.
So that's our take on that. Next is Moonstruck. Moonlight, Moon something?
Moon Shadow.
That one. Yes. This one looked really good. It looked messy. I was very into it, and I'm very excited to watch this.
It does look very good.
Yeah, so it was very messy, very fun. Definitely a vibe. Next is Plan B to You. This one looked really good. And also I saw people complain that it's like, oh my god, another Office BL. But guess what? This is Boomfriend's first Office BL. They've never done it before. So I'm very excited for it. It looks very fun and low stakes, and like, especially after Revamp, which was more like intense and like had its like highs, like emotional highs, emotional lows. Like, just a calm, chill, Office funny, them being petty as fuck to each other.
Yeah.
Series would be fun.
Exactly. And I'm honestly kind of shocked that it's not up higher for you.
Well, again, like I said, there is no order in mind.
There's no order. That's a good point.
It's just I threw everything in a tier, and that was it. The only order is the tiers. Next is it Rental Boyfriend? The Winnie Satang?
Yeah, my imaginary boyfriend?
No, Winnie Satang. The
professional boyfriend?
Professional boyfriend, maybe that one. Yeah.
Think so? Let me see here.
I'm like, is it a rental boy? What's the word?
Rental boy. Not that. My professional boyfriend. Yeah.
My professional boyfriend. Yeah, that one. That also looked really good. Like you said, it was like Winnie and Satang in a different role, more mature.
Yeah.
And it really got me. I was like, actually, this looks really interesting. So I'm definitely here for this one. I also have Lovers and Gangsters. This looked really fucking good. Like, story-wise, I think this had one of the better, like, actual, like, stories in it. Like, one guy joins a gang where his, like, father or, like, his parents were, like, killed by, decides to join this gang, falls in love with the leader. Intense. Also, you were like, oh, maybe Stockholm Syndrome. I'm like, what if it's the other way around? What if Book's character is actually doing this to kill Ford?
Oh,
and he's like trying to get closer. Like, that's a theory I have from watching, because it's like looks like so plot heavy.
I'd be invested, yeah, for sure.
So this one I'm really excited for when I saw it. Yeah, so this one's definitely up on my high list. Next is Enemies with Benefits. Also really good. Looks really fun. Looks really goofy, and like, but also like silly, and like just like looks like this could be a fun watch, like a very fun watch. And I'm here for this one. Next is 17th Spring. like I said, of all the high school BL, this one looked the best.
Yes.
So good. The gag of the century, as someone said.
Literally.
It's so interesting. And I actually heard that, I guess, talking about HIV in Thailand is actually a lot more common than you think.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
that's something to note. But yeah, it still, to me, looks really interesting.
Yeah.
A really cool storyline. Um, I remember Aston, who plays the guy with HIV, like made a tweet and was like, "Oh, I'm so excited to portray this, to teach people, show people about this. Like, if I could change one person, then that's good." And it was
Oh,
really, I was like a really cute tweet, man. I was like, "Oh, that's actually great. I actually am
that's
really more excited for this."
wonderful. I am so excited for this. This could be good.
Yeah. So this one's definitely up here. Also is 21. This one at first was totally up here because of the Nuthong side couple, which, by the way, is a thing because apparently their characters have their own novel. So
Unless you're fucked over, not me style.
no, here's the thing: they have their own novel.
Okay.
It's not just a thing in Junior Mark's novel. It's their own separate novel. It's called 23. I know the name.
You still could get fucked over, not me style.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
listen.
Because they could just go, we just won't make the other one.
No, listen, no. But also, okay, besides the Nahong cycle stuff, which I'm very excited for.
Yes.
I'm also really excited to see Junior Mark in the series together. Outside their 2-second thing at the end of Revamp, we've seen nothing of them. And it looks like the story of them both falling for the same guy, getting dumped by him. And then they kind of bond, and one's like, "Hey, we should do something," and he's like, "No, I like this the way it is." And kind of one wants to take a chance, the other doesn't. Very interesting.
I feel like it's gonna have a really good culmination, a really good climactic moment of giving in and kissing each other. I feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be really climactic and beautiful. I'm so excited.
Yes. Also, I heard that the Nuthong Sai couple thing is actually very messy.
Messy. I love messy.
Do you want to know the synopsis for the 23, which is their novel?
Please.
So I guess they were always childhood friends in the band. And Hong's character was in love with Nut's character. And so I think Hong confesses and Nut accepts it so he can break his heart for some reason. And then he ends up falling for him afterwards. And I'm like, I don't know why, but this is kind of interesting.
What the fuck did he do to him to make him want to do that?
I don't know. I'm wondering if it's I'll break your heart so that way we can still be friends. Maybe it's like that, and then he realizes he does like him. Maybe there's a good reason behind it. Maybe he's just an asshole. I don't know. But it seemed messy, and I don't know if that'll be included in this. I have no idea, but maybe that'll be hinted at.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is I've seen a lot about those two on Twitter. Specifically with the line, "You don't look at your friend like that," or trading a best friend for a boyfriend seems like a good deal to me. About those two. So, just saying. Very excited. But also, I'm excited for Junior Mark as well.
The second they had that look with each other after saying that, trading boyfriend for a best friend, and then you were like, there it is, yep.
I was sold.
You immediately saw that shit. Clocked it so fast.
Next is Maniac. This was another one where I was like, what the fuck is happening, by the way. My only argument is that they made them out to be red flags, and they don't seem like red flags to me.
It doesn't seem that red flag. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
William's like, "Oh yeah, I go around and talk to everyone, get everyone's number, message them all. As long as I'm not in a relationship, who cares? I can do I can keep talking to people, which is fair, valid.
As long as he keeps it real with everybody and just goes yeah, I'm not looking for anything. You still want to hang out and then literally S's character's just I don't want to talk because I'm not interested in getting to know anybody. No thank you. Yeah. It's better than just getting with them and breaking their heart. As long as everybody's honest with each other in these situations, I don't see the issue.
Yeah, there were. So that's something I would slightly maybe change or whatever. Maybe not have them out to be. Oh, they're these evil red flags because they're not. They're not.
Maybe I was waiting for the red flag to drop, but maybe we'll see more about why they're attached red flags or something like that in the
maybe yeah. But anyway, I'm still excited for the show regardless.
Yeah,
red flags and all. And the last one is Mr. Kill.
Yes, you were very excited about this.
I I think this may have been also one of the more interesting storylines. Like for the whole thing, looks super fucking interesting. Yeah, Do and T working together will be great because they've been best friends for like 6 years or something. So that's great. Just the whole oh, is he gonna die? Like, is someone like his manga is being taken and like someone's doing it to like kill people.
Yeah,
it's such like copycat, like it's almost like a copycat killer storyline. Very interesting. I am very excited for this. I actually don't know if this is a BL or bromance or what. I don't know. I don't care. I'm still watching it.
Did it air during the BL section?
No, it didn't. It aired during the middle.
It did? I didn't even realize. I thought it aired during the BL section.
So I don't know. This is another one where it's like I mean, this one's seen more BL than Arrested Action.
It's seen more BL, very much so. I agree.
But
oh yeah, it did. It aired just before Arrested Action, so it was in the middle. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. So I would have pegged it as like a BL.
I mean, it could be. We don't know.
It could be. We just don't know yet.
Yeah, and that's something I'm excited for. Honestly, I would love to get the Whirlpool around. Like have them advertise the bromance this whole time, and then like switch it up. That'd be great. That'd be the best thing. And that's when you react to it. So I will be.
You'll be like, I'm waiting patiently.
I will
Hit
be.
me with it.
So that was my tier list.
Wonderful. We have done it.
Yes, that is our tier list for the 2026 GMM lineup pilots. Yeah, that's it.
We just kind of
let us know some of the pilots you're more excited for, you're less excited for. Feel free to let us know that.
Yes,
I'll also put the tier list in the link for this episode as well, so you can rank it yourself.
Yeah, feel free to tag us on all the social media.
Yes.
On the tier lists, so because I'm excited for all this shit.
Yeah, me too. And next week we will be dissecting probably the trailer for Dare You to Death.
Oh, I'm excited, bro. I'm so excited for Murder Board. I'm going to drag that thing out from its depths over there in the corner of my room. It is behind my bed-ish, and I am going to drag it out and find a way to, like, hang it so I could, like, do a whole thing. Like, I'll react to each episode and then go, all right, everyone, it's time for the Murder Board. And I'll stand in front of it and be like, now what do we know so far? I'm fully ready.
Yeah, so we will be dissecting the trailer next week. So if you're interested in Dare You to Death, stay tuned for that, and we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.